What's up, folks? You may be wondering, bro, what are you wearing? Oh, I've got my powerlifting meet in 9 days, and my last few workouts, I like to go through them wearing the outfit so that I get used to wearing it again, what it feels like and everything, so it's not new the day of. But today I'm doing my last heavy set of deadlifts. There'll be a deload after this. And we're gonna see how high we can get on the deadlift today. My last show, I got 474. I'm just warming up right now, trying to stretch my back with some of these. So we're gonna see if we can get 475 today. So you might be wondering, wait a second, 475 and your PR at the last meet was 474. Why are you trying to hit new PRs the week before a competition? Well, looking back at that footage, that 475, once it came off the ground, it moved pretty quick. So I think I probably already had close to 500 if I really pushed it, based on how slow some other people's reps went. So 475 is a PR, but if I've gotten stronger over the last 6 months, which I hope I have, it shouldn't be too crazy. And then I want to feel that heavy weight one more time. If I hit 500, then that's still about 5%, not about, but it is 5% below it. And be primed for this meet next week. I've taken my volume way down too since I hurt my back a few months ago. I've been hitting some heavy deadlifts once a week instead of twice a week, and I think it's been helping, so we'll see how it goes today. Favorite device here, well, one of my favorite devices to help with deadlifts, not having to lift so much stinking weight up by holding the bar and sliding it on when you're already tired. Something to keep in mind too, when you go to a powerlifting meet, it is helpful to have someone go with you. A lot of times people have coaches and they're helping everyone out, sitting there loading plates for people training and whatnot. So all you're doing is expending energy on your lifts and not having to sit here wasting energy picking up weights, especially when you're going up into the 400s and such. It's a lot of weight to be moving around. So, the way I've been working out is essentially training the way I'm going to be doing the meet, since I'm doing less volume, trying not to hurt my back, but still getting exposed to those heavier weights. So, just doing my warm-ups, and then I do 3 singles, and I typically do a few back-off sets of a set of 3, then a set of 5 after I do the heavy singles, with like 100 pounds less than what I did for the singles, just to get some more technique. But since I'm going so heavy today, close to a max, I'm gonna cut it after that last single. And unless I just feel really good, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna take a lot out of me, and then go on to the rest of my back workout. So for the warm-ups, 135 for 12, 225 for 7. Next up will be 315 for 3. Then I'm gonna do 385 for single before going into my 3 heavy singles. Got my shoes here. Notorious Lift Radix that I've been using. Got a video on that, I'll link here, showing how they help with deadlifting and with lifting overall. And also the long socks. However, these ones aren't quite long enough. I'll have to get my other ones out for when I do the competition. They come up over your calf. And the idea is so that your shins aren't getting scraped and bleeding on the bar there, because if you bleed or something like that, they're gonna have to go in and clean everything down. And with powerlifting meets, you go there and it's just, you've got a minute from when they call your name to do your lift. You do your lift, put it down, show your 3 white or whatever you get for your score, and then you go off and the next person goes, and they go through a round of anywhere from 10 to 13 people, however many are in the flight, and then it comes your turn again. So when I get to my singles, I'm gonna be waiting about 10 minutes between each set, just like I'd be resting in between the sets there. So now 3:15 for 3. And I'm gonna put my belt on now for the rest of the sets. Feeling good so far. See, the legs are starting to get pretty cut already. I've been cutting for a while now. I'm around somewhere between 182 and 83. I'm bouncing around. Got a week. I guess in the day before weigh-ins, I need to be 181.8 at the most, 82.5 kilograms. So I think that shouldn't be too hard as long as I don't do something dumb and eat a bunch of junk and get really bloated or something. But just gonna pretty much eat the same things every day so my body digestion all stays normal and everything, and then carb up a bunch after weigh-in so I'm not depleted or anything, and hopefully have the most energy possible for the meet. I mean, strength has been going up the whole time I've been cutting. I've been doing it slowly, like really slowly over the last 4 months to lose 10 pounds, so it makes it really easy. But one more warm up, 385. We're gonna move on to the 400s. Time to break out the chalk. We got 415 here. Lightweight. Yep. All right, on to phase 3 for my second attempt. Although I put this on before my first one, the actual thing. Baby powder, the inside of the legs. Kind of like up here too. You want to make sure you're not the one putting this on because it's slippery. And get my shin a little bit too. And you don't want that on your hands when you're lifting. So if you are by yourself, then I would suggest putting it on, then washing your hands, then getting chalk back on. A little bit more on the top, a little bit on the front. And your clothes are gonna get dirty. But hey, you do what you can. And the whole idea of that is to lower the surface friction so the bar slides across your legs better. Going 455 now. Straight. That didn't feel too hard. Didn't black out or anything. All right. 35's going on. You'll notice I'm putting some small weights on the end because some of these weights aren't exactly the weight they're supposed to be. They might be like half a pound to a pound less. So I've compensated, I've weighed all my weights, and if you see my videos on comparing these various weights, you'll see how these ones are cheaper and they're not as accurate, whereas these ones are within 0.1 or 0.2 pounds, or one of these is like a 1.4 off. So compensating for all that, so we're gonna be hitting 475.5 for this final set. So the way I'm doing my weight progression on these is I do all my warm-ups, the 12, 7, 3, a single before I do my 3 singles. I pick a weight that's about 60 pounds below my planned top weight. So today, my top weight we're about to do here is 475. So I start out with 415, 60 pounds less. I do a 40-pound jump from there, and I knew I could get 415 easy. I could probably do 3 or 4 reps. And that's the idea. You want to make sure you get it, because if you miss the first one and then you miss and miss, then it's out and all your scores completely are out for all the events. So you don't want to bomb out on any of them. So after that, I make a 40-pound jump, something I'm still pretty sure I can do, but it's going to be a new high, and then a final 20 pounds at the most above that. So when I do the actual meet, my second attempt will be 480. So I'm planning right now 440, 480, then 500. I might go to 485. We'll see how it feels depending on the first lift, but I want to for sure get one lift that's higher than my previous record, and then see if we can hit that 500. So we'll rest here a few more minutes. Then we're gonna lift this off the ground. Here we go, Ted. That was definitely heavy, but we did it. Yeah, I am feeling good after that one. I definitely have to watch the playback, but I definitely felt that one in my entire back. It'll probably be sore tomorrow from that one rep, just all the muscles in my back. So that's it for this session. It's really tempting to go ahead and hit like 585 or 485 or try 500. I feel confident about hitting it now, but the idea is save that for the competition next week. It's been working one heavy session a week. Just did it, went from 430 last week to 475 this week. Hopefully hit 500 next week at the competition. And I'm just gonna finish up this workout with the rest of my back workout. I'm probably just gonna do pull-ups, maybe do an extra set than I normally do, because I was gonna do some bent over rows, but I don't wanna put any extra stress on my lower back right now. So I'll probably do that in a couple days when I do my last push day and just throw the rows in with that and finish the volume there, because I don't want to stress my lower back too much here. But feeling good about that, excited. Using HTLT subs for my pre-workout before I did this. I got videos on that as well. At Camber Fitness is where I'm posting everything. You'll probably see the outcome of the meet there before you see my video on it, so follow me there if you're interested. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Today's my piano recital.
We're about to go to piano recital, so I gotta get changed after my pull-ups.